to name 25 bones of the skull for chapter 7. And here is my list right here. I just have my bones that I'm going to name up here. Right here I have my little skull that I'm going to do it on. I'll set this in my lap. And we're going to start. Right here is the frontal bone. Right here. On each side we have the parietal bones. Then we have what you call the temporal bone right here. Right in front of that is the sphenoid bone. We turn it to the back. Then we have the occipital bone. Then you come back this way, we have something called the zygomatic bone. Right here. Then we come back to the top where we have sutures. Right here is the coronal sutures right here. Right above here, splitting right near the frontal. Then we have the sagittal sutures that's going down. That's splitting the two parietal bones. We turn it to the back where the occipital bones were. We have something called a lambdoid suture. Right here. Then we come back to the side of the skull and we have what you call a squamous suture right in here. Okay. Then after that we will go, or you can go to the nasal bone, which is right here where the nose is. You can't see it. Then we have the anterior nasal spine right here. After that, we have the vomer, which would be located like right above the anterior nasal spine. Then it's a little plate in the inside, and that's called the perpendicular plate of the ethmoid bone. And also the ethmoid is located in the inside, which is kind of like you said, it's perpendicular, it's on the ethmoid bone. Then after that, we come down and we have the maxilla. Then we have the mandible bone right here. Over here we have the mandibular ramus right here. Right in here we have something called a coronoid process of the mandible right in here. Okay. Then what we have right here is what you call a mental foramen. And you have, it's kind of like two little dents right here. Then we have the intraorbital foramen. It's also kind of like two dent lights on each side, or one right here and one right here. We have that. Then we have the supraorbital foramen right here. Right here. There's one right here as well. And that's like right on top of the supraorbital margin right here. Okay. Then right over here we have the optic canal. Right over here. Then if you turn to the back of the skull, on each side you have something called the mastoid process. One right here and one right here. Yep. Then one of my favorites, the glabella, which is right here. Right here. And if you took off the top of the skull and you look down at it where the frontal is, it's a little ridge right in here. And that's right near the ethmoid bone as well. And that's called a crista galli. Okay. Well, that is my 25 names of the skull. I hope you like it. Thank you.